I'm Rodney Kelly, and my project is a food trailer. Going through bushfires, in recent times, my biggest concern was being able to feed the community and having that reliable source of food. So when I found out about this grant, I really thought this would be the best thing to have, in our communities.
When we first started with our Flourish, the main objective was to build social capital because we'd been through the fires, we'd been through COVID, people are often, secluded, not being involved in community, unsure of how they can be involved in community.
So after the bushfires, our major goal was bringing people together and helping them through their trauma by creating and entering into mindfulness activities. So it was over 100 people who had participated in the workshops who then brought along their friends and family. And through the yarning around the campfire, I could just see this weight just drop. And that was the first time since the fires that I had seen faces without the deep creases of despair, and there was light in people's eyes again. And Fire to Flourish is here so that we can do the flourishing part.
What was so incredibly unique about our process, keeping our criteria open for community to make a decision on what disaster resilience means to them and how they can support disaster resilience for themselves, their family and those that they are connected with.
Well, people like myself, having them there to mentor and help along the way was just so amazing and just really helped my project be successful.
There are people who don't have the skills or the confidence to apply for funding, but because we're community members and we're so approachable, they've come to us and said, I've got this idea. Okay, these are the things that we can do to help you to bring this to fruition.
So this is the first grant that I've actually had the nerve to apply for because I felt so supported to do so. And also I think with Barb and Kizzy, they were really intentional around building the gravity around the process, bringing people together who are doing these things already, giving them the courage to even think they can apply, then applying the tools to that. The antithesis of that, where you're all in this pool of people caring about your environment and your community, and you're all going for the same grants. And if some people miss out, then you would end up potentially helping them to get in next time. So very holistic and very wholesome and inclusive.
Quite evident the journey of real development and real design for what programs can really look like and how they can support community.
Nobody knows our community like the people who live here. And so Fire to Flourish has listened to that. And because of that, we have such a diverse range of projects.